Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's Jarrett Stod here, back with a brand new video. If you're new here, make sure you smash that subscribe button right now because I post every Sunday and Wednesday, and the videos are always bangers, and the support recently has been unreal. We just hit 2 million subscribers last video, and we've already gained 25,000 subscribers since. We are growing so fast as a family, and I can't wait to hit 3 million in the future. But today's video is gonna be unreal. I made one of these videos in the past. I made my own fake eyeball about 1 year ago, and it kind of sort of worked. And then about 2 months after that, I made a video where I made another fake eyeball, but I did it with Zach the Ocularis, and I made an actual fake eyeball. But today we're gonna make an eyeball from scratch, right from my home. So we're gonna go to Target right now, get all the supplies we need, and we're gonna see if we can make a fake eyeball. The first time I did it, it didn't really work out, but today we're gonna see if we can actually make it work. So with that being said, let's go to Target and get our supplies. All right, I just got all the supplies we need to make this fake eyeball. I don't really know if this is gonna work, but in my head, this seems very logical, so we're gonna give it a try. But at the store, I got molding clay, and the reason for this is I'm gonna put one of my old fake eyeballs inside the molding clay, and I'm gonna like give it a mold, and then I'm gonna take this here glue. Last time I grabbed like normal glue and it didn't work that well, so this time I went with clear glue. So we should have a clear eyeball when this dries inside of the mold. And then after it all dries, we're going to give it some paint. And so we had to get some paint, and we had to get some paint brushes. I don't know what we're gonna go with for the design, but just trust me, it's gonna be crazy as always. So yeah, these are all the supplies I got. Let's go home and try to make this fake eyeball. Fingers crossed it works, but let's go do it. We are here. It is time to make this fake eyeball. First, we have our molding clay. We have a lot more than we need, but extra is always good. And then we have our glue, but first we have to mold one of my fake eyeballs. So let's come over here to my collection of eyeballs. And I think today, instead of using like a good custom eye or like a normal eye, we're just gonna use a clear eye just in case if anything goes wrong with my eyeballs, it's just one of my clear eyes. So let's use the clear eye for the mold. And since we don't need that much of the mold, I'm just gonna cut off some of it, and we're just gonna use a little bit. And now we're gonna flatten the mold a little bit. And then we're gonna take my clear eyeball, and what I'm thinking is I'll be able to indent the mold and let it hold for a little bit. And then I'll be able to fill it with glue, and then hopefully it will become an eyeball. Obviously it's not that sanitary, but it will do for this video. So now that we have the mold pressed, we're gonna take out the eyeball here. It is the perfect shape of the clear eyeball. Before we put this back in the collection of eyeballs, we have to wash it. So we're gonna put this off to the side. But now we're gonna take this glue. The last time I made a fake eyeball, like a year ago, I did it with normal glue and it was like white and chalky. So I got clear glue this time, so hopefully it works. And the last time I made an eyeball, it was just an orange eyeball. I just painted it pure orange, but today we're gonna do something crazy with this eyeball. But let's fill in the mold here with some clear glue. I honestly think that it's gonna work this time. There we go. Filled up exactly to the line. As you guys can see, it is almost perfect. So now all we have to do is wait for this glue to dry, and then we can peel it out, and hopefully I actually made a fake eyeball this time. So I will see you guys when it's dry. It has now been about 30 minutes since we put the glue in here, and guys, it is almost dry. Check it out. It's a little bit tacky. We just have to wait for it to dry a little bit more on the inside. But I just wanted to say, do not try this at home if you have one eyeball. I'm just doing this because I like to have fun and do crazy things with my eyes, and I know you guys like to see it. And also, if you guys have any ideas for any videos to do with my eyeball, please let me know in the comments below, and I will be sure to do them in the future. I'm open to pretty much any challenge, anything you can imagine. Put it in the comments below, and I will do it in a future YouTube video. But with that being said, let's wait another 30 minutes, and hopefully this eyeball will be dry. I think the eyeball has finally dried up, guys, and it actually looks very good. Like, it obviously went over the line a little bit from what the eyeball line was, but that's because I put a little bit more glue than I should have. But that is okay because it's still the same shape. It'll just be a little bit thicker, so that's all right, actually. So I'm gonna dig this eyeball out and trim all of the mold around it. And there we go. It's very flimsy. Yeah, this is the eyeball that we had, and this is the glue. Obviously, you can tell that like this is like very sturdy and this is very flimsy, so I can't really press on it too hard, but it came out a lot better than I thought. Last time when I made the white one, it was like rough around the edges and stuff, but since I lined it up perfectly with the molding this time, it came out awesome. The only con is that it's very flimsy, so next time I make a fake eyeball, we have to come up with a lot better design because the quality of product right here is not very high, so it's not gonna feel good in my eye socket. But now we have to come up with an idea for what I'm gonna paint on this eyeball, and I actually think I know what we're gonna paint this eyeball because a lot of people on TikTok always ask me to get a Terminator eyeball. So today, I'm gonna paint my $1 fake eyeball that I just made to become a Terminator eyeball. So basically it's gonna be all black with a red dot right in the middle. So hopefully it looks good. So let's get to painting this thing and fingers crossed it comes out. So we're gonna start around the edges and I'm gonna hold on to the eyeball because it is obviously very flimsy and it'll move. It doesn't wanna stick very well at all. Maybe this is not gonna turn out, but we will see. Yeah, this paint does not wanna stick. What do I do?
I don't know, it's watercolor.
Yeah, so it's not gonna stick?
No, you gotta buy like the thick stuff.
So I guess it's not gonna be able to be painted because I got watercolor paint on accident?
Seriously, didn't you get watercolor?
I didn't even think
Yeah, it's watercolor.
I didn't even think about that at the store. I just saw paint and I grabbed it instantly. I guess I can just like try to wash the paint off and then we could just have a clear eyeball.
Another one, yeah.
That works. Dang it, I really wanted to make a Terminator eyeball and now I'm really mad because I got watercolor paint. That is my fault, obviously. I honestly didn't even like think about the type of paint. I just thought it was just paint, you know? So let me just try to wipe this off and then we will have a clear eyeball maybe. This actually makes me really upset that I
bought the wrong paint.
Yeah, like I was so excited to actually make one because last time I did it, I kind of failed. And now already I kind of failed because I got the wrong paint.
I saw you getting the watercolor, but I figured you knew what you were doing because you did it before.
Nope.
You were wrong.
I mean, I did it before, but I just didn't even think about it. The eyeball, the paint kind of came off of it, so there's that. Now I'm just gonna let the eyeball dry a little bit more because I just covered it in water and the paint fell off. So we can't paint the eyeball because I got the wrong paint. So we're gonna let it dry and then I will try and put in the clear glue eyeball after it dries and hopefully it works. And then I can say that I made a glue clear eyeball for $1, but I wanted it to be a Terminator eye, dang it. But I'm gonna let it dry and then I will catch you guys when it does. All right, the glue is finally dried. Here is the old fake eyeball that we used for the mold. And now we're gonna put in the glue eyeball. But before I do that, I just wanna say, if anybody has any idea on how to make like my own fake eyeball so I can do it for a future video, I'm not gonna stop making this video until one day I finally make a solid fake eyeball that looks good and I can actually paint. So if you have any ideas on what I should use for the material, the paint, etc., please put them in the comments below and I will remake this video and make an actual freaking eyeball. But I'm gonna put this glue eyeball in. It is so flimsy. So here we go. Do I have a clear eye in? No, I don't. All right. Oh, it like burns. I don't even want to like blink.
There's probably a lot of water still on it because you just washed it.
It's burning my eye. I'm taking it out. Oh my God, I can't even get it out. Oh, yeah, no bueno. We're just gonna throw that one away. That eye is a goner. That hurts so bad. Is my eye socket like red?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna have to like
Don't do that anymore.
I'm gonna have to wash my eye socket out because yeah, that hurts. It's like still like making my eyes water.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a no bueno situation and I need to think of an idea on how to make my own eyeball. Last time I used actual glue and I think actual glue was like thicker, so it actually worked a little bit more for the formation of the eyeball, but clear glue I guess does not work at all. So if you have an idea, please put it in the comments below and hopefully I can make an eyeball soon. But that is gonna end today's video. I am so mad that I could not actually make my own fake eyeball. I'm kind of disappointed that I bought water paint and the eyeball material material was just so flimsy, so it was so hard on my eye socket and it hurt. But hopefully we can make my own fake eyeball in the future. And my next 2 or 3 videos, guys, are gonna be freaking insane. I'm actually going to LA this weekend, and I'll be making a crazy video about my time in LA, so stay tuned for that. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, drop a like on this video and smash that subscribe button because I post every Sunday and Wednesday. So with that being said, I will see you guys in a couple of days. Peace!
I made you a pizza. You want to eat it? Oh my god!
It's the clay.
I didn't think you actually
Are my teeth painted?
No.